What's going on YouTube? Hello my tackle hoarders out there. APFA back with another Tackle Warehouse unboxing. I got some Zoom products, some Strike King, and some Yum products. Excuse me, I'm getting over being sick here. I got some Magnum Flukes, Magnum Caffeine Shads, and Magnum Christie Critter. To give you an idea, everybody should know this right here, standard fluke, 5-inch bait, soft jerk bait. This is the Magnum. This is a 7-inch bait. Give you a little size comparison of the two, of the difference. If you don't know, that's the size difference there. Almost the same thickness if you put them back to back, like so. It's like the same thickness of the bait. Obviously the Magnum's a little bit thicker. So I picked some of those up. We'll go through those right now. First color I got is plum. That's plum right there. I'm a fan of Redbug. The closest thing I could find to Redbug in the Magnum Fluke is the plum. So I got that. Then we got Smoking Shad. Just to mimic fry bait fish in my local lakes. This is Watermelon Red. Pretty much a staple in everybody's arsenal. You know what Watermelon Red is. California 420. That's California 420. Watermelon Slice. Kind of similar to the California 420, but this has just got a ton more of red flake in it. And then that first color I showed you in the Magnum Fluke, this is Houdini. In the Strike Kings, the Caffeine Shad, this is your standard Caffeine Shad, 5-inch bait approximately. Just a hair bit longer than the Fluke, much softer plastic, and that is the Magnum Caffeine Shad. I'll give you guys a comparison on that. Much bigger, bulkier bait, as you can see. Super soft plastic. It's still got that real soft plastic, the perfect plastic Strike Kings use. I don't throw a lot of these. So the concern I have with these baits, the softer the plastic, the less durable they're going to be. We'll see. They got that coffee scent to them. This is Smoky Shad, that first color I showed you there. I really like that. It's very similar to the Smoking Shad, obviously. The second color I picked up, I only got 2 bags of those, is the KVD Magic. This is KVD Magic. Like I said, super, super soft plastic. It's going to add action to the bait, but durability is going to be an issue, I believe, with that. I throw my normal flukes, my normal soft jerk baits, Caffeine Shads, whatever they would be, on spinny gear. I got my bait caster dialed in to throw a standard size fluke, but I can't get the distance out of them. But with these Magnum size baits, they're going to be hefty enough to throw on bait casting gear, no problem. So that won't be a concern for me deciding what rod I really want to use on these. The bait caster will be fine. I really won't have any issues with that. Very hefty, thick plastic on these baits. The last thing I picked up bait wise is the Christie Critter. This is the standard size. I don't know the exact length on that. If you don't know, a Christie Critter is smaller than a normal size brush hog, but bigger than a baby. So it's an in-between size. I did a tank test on those. If you go to my channel, check that out. It's a pretty awesome bait. And I picked up the Magnum. This is watermelon seed. Give you a comparison of the two, of course. It's just a huge amount of difference. Just a giant creature bait. This is also a 7-inch bait. Pretty hefty. I'll probably throw a small weight on these, nothing more than maybe a quarter. That's all it's going to need. Fishing that, you could probably fish this weightless. It's heavy enough, but I'd like to get it falling nose first. So I'll just throw a little weight just to keep it falling nose first. All my flukes, my soft jerk baits, I fish weightless. So that's the reason why a standard size 5-inch jerk baits I'll use spinning gear, but these Magnum size guys here, these will be on bait casting. Plus the weighted, I picked up some terminal tackle. The added weights to those will help. I'm gonna throw these on a 7/0. I got some Gamakatsus here. These are 7/0 EWG Monster worm hooks. So they fit it fine. It's not too big of a hook. I like the wider gap in those. You can use a big round bend if you want to. Also, I'll probably use, obviously, on that big Christie Critter, a 7/0 there. So there we have it. Throwing some big baits this summer. It's the end of May right now. Me and my buddy Disher went out the other day, a couple days ago. Water temp's a little bit cold yet. It's mid to low 60s, somewhere in there, 62 to 65 degrees. I'm going to probably wait another month to start throwing these bigger baits. Just so I'm on the post-spawn when the big females come out to feed up. Another thing to keep in mind is when you throw these bigger baits, your percentage of catches will go down. I believe, firm believer on big baits catch big fish. So I'm going to go really for that quality bites. I mean, you can catch fish on your standard size jerk baits, your standard size Christie Critter there. But you get a lot of dinks. Me in Wisconsin, a 5-pound largemouth is a very good fish. So I'm in the range of a lot of 1 to 2 pounders. Obviously, a lot of those aren't going to be chasing this down, this big massive bait. So if you're not from down south or out west, California, Texas, Florida, you know, where a 5-pound bass is normal, just keep that in mind, that, you know, these baits are lower percentage baits. Not saying you can't catch smaller fish on there. I just think the probability will not be that good. the biggest bait I throw right now in soft plastics is a brush hog. You know, I don't have one handy, but that's, if everybody knows what a brush hog is, it's pretty sizable bait, and that's the biggest I used to throw. You know, I can catch 1 or 2 pounders on that, but we'll see. These are still very, very, you know, big, huge baits to be throwing at them. I mean, this is probably double the size, you know, just compared to a brush hog. This dwarfs that too, you know. So that'll do it. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Hopefully get you guys out on the water with me for my adventures on my Magnum size baits I'll be throwing. But I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for checking out the video. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I believe I have a little subscription button right down here, or down here. It's there. You guys will find it. So subscribe if you haven't. Share the video. Like the video. Hit the notifications. Leave me a comment. They're always welcome. I'll try to reply as best I can. Check out my channel for more awesome content like this. It's got some unboxings on there, tank tests, and tips for you guys. But like I said, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.